Hello and welcome back, YouTube. This is Big Joe. Today we won't be working on the Toro. Um, I ain't ready to fire it up yet. It looks like it may be a longer and heavy process if it fires up wrong. So today we'll be working on the Craftsman. I have just only a few minutes before I gotta go and get ready for church. So, this is the mower that I use to cut my grass with. And I put this motor in here in December, and it just never ran right since. I saw it looked pretty good. Poured some gas in it and fired up and it ran for me, and I guess it was just a bum motor. It's got burnt rings and it leaks oil like crazy on the bottom. So I'm going to be dismantling it as of now. I'm going to save the exhaust, the starter, and spark plug wire, spark plug. Put a new spark plug in it. So we'll go ahead and take the starter off now, I believe. There you go. And if my voice is a little hoarse to you, I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday. So I don't sound too good. (7/16) for the starter nut on the positive cable. And I really could have lived with it just leaking oil or burning it if it was going to be just, because it's just my mower. It's not like I'm going to try to sell it. But with it only running half on choke some days won't even crank. Change the carburetor, change the fuel line. I'm just fed up with it. That's gonna have to be something else. 1/2-inch drive socket on the starter bolts. And I always save them just in case. You never know when you're going to be working on a motor and not have a bolt to put the starter on. I will also be taking this motor apart. I want to take the bottom seal out of it if it's still good and put it in the motor that's sitting on that Murray that I got for sale and see if that will fix it. And I got some new gasket sealant. I didn't mean it to do that. Another reason I'm going to be dismantling this motor is because this right here started smoking under there and caught fire. So you know what that means. It means it can't charge no more, and it probably isn't gonna fire for me. Alright. How much gas do I got in here? About a quarter of a tank. That's going to be saved. I had a special nut to take that off. Let's see here. Next we're going to take off this piece over here. I put it on to make it pull string accessible, but I just never finished it. But that's going to come back off, and I think that is in my specialty toolbox, the socket. See, because I want to put the motor in this rally in it. That's a damn good motor. Yeah, there it is. 15/16. Let's see if I can get a good view of this for y'all. Oops. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I think I actually put it on with the cover off, so I may have to take the cover off to take it off. But we'll try something real fast. Nah, that's not gonna work. Just gotta take the cover off for y'all. This was a 12 horse Briggs. It just never seemed to run right for me. Now, I believe that's 7/16. Yep. And you know, the big kicker, I'll probably have to be changing the wiring harness on this thing. 'Cause right there at the ignition, it was smoking. I don't know if I should splice in a new ignition connector or just replace the whole wiring harness. And the big kicker is I don't got a wiring harness for this thing. Well, y'all might say, well, what about the rally? Well, it looks like somebody tried to splice the connector on that, and when I hooked the battery to it, the wiring was smoking to the point where it was burning. So I can't use that wiring harness. Can't use it at all. Time to pull this off. That was so much easier than that Toro to take off. How's our time? Okay. I need to take off this oh well, I need to take it off. The spark plug wire. Damn, couldn't say it. And I need to mark it 12 horse. I always save them. You never know when yours is going to go out and you got the same horsepower engine. And they're about $50 or more when you go and buy one brand new. I always save them. Now, like the really big ones I got, 25 horsepower and up, I usually sell them because, let's face it, I'll probably never get another size engine that big, and I don't run them that big. You just unplug that. Oops. Oh well. It says it's a 1990. I got 13 minutes. Well, we've done a little bit of work to it. Until next time, YouTube.